it's Crayola. I am back because it is Tuesday. So I am going to try to stick to a schedule of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we'll see how that works. I have a visitor today. This is my doggy Emerald. She does not want to be in this situation right now. So she is 3 and I'm gonna let her go because I don't want people to say I'm torturing her. Okay, go on. So today I have a couple things I would like to talk about. First and foremost, beauty wise, I want to start reviewing palettes I've gotten from Amazon because, you know, they do tend to be cheaper. The quality isn't always great, but I would like to, you know, see, compare, figure out what's worth it and what's not. So I will be today reviewing the Beauty Glazed Color Fusion palette. It's called Over the Rainbow. And just like the title, this is a very colorful palette. Lots of different hues and shades of pinks and greens and yellows and purples and blues and oranges. So I'm really excited to get into that. I also want to talk about some recent developments regarding Without a Crystal Ball, which is not really much, but something really big that I wanted to talk about was last week I mentioned that you know, I was kind of reminded that there are people on YouTube who are not so great and that I shouldn't give them a pass. And that's right. So I did a little bit of digging. And today I would like to kind of talk about Rich Lux, some things that he has said, some things he has done, and ways that he has made people upset and reasons why I am not really ever going to follow him or ever subscribe to his channel. But just the same way that, like, I didn't know about all this stuff until I looked into it, I hope that for somebody else I can be that channel. I have to give credit to Creepshow Art because her video is really the main one that I watched, and then I did some more things online just looking at his history and stuff. So let me go ahead and get my base on, and I will be back to talk about stuff online. Okay, I came back to talk about these Dr. Lip tints that I wanted to use at some point last week. I'm not gonna contour today. I'll do some highlight, but these say that they can be used for lips, cheeks, and eyelids. So I will attempt to use one of these for cheeks. I'm gonna go with this one. And just a couple, like, housekeeping, not really housekeeping things. My show ended this weekend. If any of you are interested in watching A Christmas Carol, I was in that. I will drop the link down in the description box. This is tray sticky. Oh no. Why is it so sticky? Why does it say this can be used for... Have I done something incorrect? Why does it say this can be used for this? I don't think that these can be. ooh, it's so like oily. So like this is moisturizing color treatment, flavor and fragrance free, only 100% natural ingredients. But is this supposed to show up? Well, I mean, yes, it is meant to show up. I don't think this is, no. I don't think I want to use that for that. So I will go back over that with foundation, because now my cheek looks like very strange and greasy. So yes, I will drop the link to the show in the description box. I also want to talk very briefly about not cancel culture, but I don't know. Maybe this is best saved for like a different video. I just kind of feel like I've come across some situations recently where it became very apparent to me that like at my age, people are not going to change. I'm not going to change. Like there are things about me that are not going to change. I'm not going to change how I react to people. I'm not going to change giving people the benefit of the doubt, no matter how much I may want to. I get burned a lot, and I don't like it, and I don't want to. But you know, people take advantage of other people's kindness. Okay, I cracked my finishing powder last week. It just like, I've been like very delicately using it. It just like spilled all over the floor. This saddens me. This is a disaster today. Today is a disaster. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do blush. I'm not gonna do highlighter. Let's just get right into the eyes. One more housekeeping thing before we get into the Sunday Riley face exfoliating thing. I liked it, but it made my skin, like there are certain spots of my skin like here and here that got very dry. And so I would say if you have combination skin or even dry skin, I would not use it to the frequency. I would use it, but I would not use it to the frequency that it says. I think it says you can use it like every night. I wouldn't, because I don't want my skin like drying out like that. In that instance, maybe these Dr. Lip tints would come in handy to bring back the moisture. And let's chat. So, without a crystal ball, our friend KJ stepped into the drama that was happening with Angelica Oles and Smoky Glow. I'm not covering that anymore because it's been resolved. You know, I'm gonna see if I can do like 2 different eyes. Let's go in. Okay, first let's go in with this shade. These don't have names. Let's go in with that. Oh, that's pretty. It's pigmented too. Yeah, so I'm gonna do one eye at a time because, as I said, I'm going for 2 different eyes. I don't even think I need to go back in with the brush. This is a crown brush. She jumped in. She had a lot to say about how she knew Angelica was like this, and how like months ago she discovered that Angelica was just like a mean girl. To be honest with you, I think that Katie Joy is just trying to like capitalize off of the drama. I really do. I don't think that she's sincerely, okay, first of all, why are you offering your opinion? It's not needed. we don't need it. We don't need to hear from you. You're just inserting yourself in something that doesn't concern you. Let's take this like purpley shade and go kind of on the outside of the crease with it. I just want to see this shade. This is like an indigo shade. That's the name of my other dog, actually. Ooh. Yeah. And I'm just kind of tapping that in, and then I'm going to take. Oh, that was my blush. I'm going to take, oh, thank God it didn't crack. Oh my God. I'm going to take this Luxie brush and I'm going to blend this a little bit. Because I kind of want like a pinky bluey situation, I guess. I don't really know what I'm going for, but I don't really think it matters. Okay. And the thing is her subscribers told her, like, maybe sit this one out. This has nothing to do with you. Why are you so bent on like putting yourself in these things that don't concern you? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. But if that's her tea, right? If that's the thing that she wants to do, she's just gonna keep doing it. So the best we can do is like ignore her. So what I'm going to, I want to take this sparkly blue and bring it down here. I think this is the same brush I used for the first shade. So that might mix in well. I'm gonna bring it down here, and then what I'm going to do on the lid is this Ciate cream eyeshadow. Just to see, I don't know, this could be a complete fail. But, so I know I said that, you know, Amazon quality things, it's kind of like hit or miss. Not everything is going to be good quality, but honestly, the thing about this is that like these are just really pigmented. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, but based off of what I can see, and this is without the NYX base, which, you know, I normally use to try to like give the pigments and oomph on my face. These look decent. So let's move on to why you really came to this video. Rich Lux. Rich Lux is a part of what some YouTubers have called the Jeffree Star fan base. Let's see. Tea Time calls this group of YouTubers, these are your drama channels, Rich Lux, Dawson Daily, Nick Snyder. Tea Time calls them the Heathers. Opinionated calls them the Clown Crew. I'm just gonna call them by their names. So first of all, we have to discuss why they have incurred a lot of wrath from the Facebook, or from the YouTube, my bad, the YouTube community. A good part of it is because they are massive Jeffree Star stans. I've seen people say that like they don't know where Jeffree Star ends and Rich Lux begins. I've seen people say that Rich Lux is on Jeffree Star's payroll. I've seen people say that Rich Lux's channel used to make good content, but now it's basically just like a fan account for Jeffree Star. I want to get into some of the things that have made people angry about Rich Lux. In the inner corner, I am going, this is like, so, okay, so this Ciate shadow did not dry as quickly as I would have liked it to, so now there's like clearly a messed up line from where I blinked. I think what I can do is I can go over that with a little bit of this purple shadow because it's like glitch. Oh, it's glittery. So I'll just kind of like blend that in a little bit. Rich Lux started out as a drama channel, which cool, like everybody does. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. And I guess his content was something that people found very, very, very entertaining. As I said, I watched some of his content through Creepshow Art's video, and so I really can't say that I enjoyed it because I'm kind of, I don't consider myself to be like a soft-spoken person, but I felt like he was like screaming at me through the camera and it made me nervous a little bit. Yeah, I'm fine with this eye. I'm gonna take that same purple, I'm gonna go underneath on the bottom waterline. Except it doesn't look like this picks up as well. Does it? Oh no, it does. That's just me. So I was kind of like, gosh, like he talks really fast and he's really loud and he's kind of negative. But if that's what people are into, that's what they're into. That has nothing to do with me. That's just a matter of taste. Not saying that he doesn't have taste. I'm saying that my taste does not line up to what his intended audience's taste is. I guess over time, he started becoming even more judgmental than what he was. The things that Creepshow Art really focused on were James Charles, Jeffree Star, Dramageddon 2 situation, and Rich Lux's minimization of the trans community and, you know, his racism. Let's talk about the racism first so I can get that out of the way. You don't get to use the N-word. I would prefer nobody use the N-word. But if you are not Black, you don't get to use it. I don't care, and I talked about this last week too when I was discussing the Diana Plantana situation. You as a minority do not get to use it. Rich Lux is Hispanic. He doesn't get to use it. He doesn't get to use it. And his excuse for it was, well, I have a Black employee. And Rich Lux had that employee come on his channel and defend him. Oh, Rich Lux cannot possibly be racist because I'm Black and I work for him. That is the equivalent of, I have a Black friend, so I can't be racist. I have a Black cousin-in-law, so I can't be racist. I know this Black person, so I can't be racist. I like Beyonce's music, so I can't be racist. It goes on and on and on. You can be racist. And if you were using that excuse, chances are you are racist. But so that's where I stand on that. You're wrong. Don't do it. This is like a glittery party. It's a party. As far as the trans community, I am not trans. I am cishet, you know. So I don't know if I can really express how wrong what Rich Lux has done regarding the trans community is. Because, you know, it's not my personal journey, but I will try to explain. Basically, Rich Lux has made a habit of misgendering people. If somebody says that they're trans, then they're trans. That's it. That's the end of it. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter how you feel. They are who they say they are. And this kind of ties into Rich Lux's like James Charles situation, because I guess not even I guess, I saw this through Creepshow Art's video. He would purposefully misgender James Charles and say that, oh, he knew that James Charles was going to come out as trans, and when he does, you heard it here first on Rich Lux's channel. I don't care. I don't care if James is gay. I don't care if James is straight. I don't care if James is indigo. I don't care if James is trans. I don't care if he's cis. Who cares? Why do you care so much, Rich Lux? Why do you care? It doesn't have anything to do with you. Are you just talking about it because you need something to talk about? So, like, you know, then of course there's the people who attack the people who call out Rich Lux. If I get attacked, I get attacked. I don't think that what I'm saying is false, and I'm not purposefully trying to send hate his way or anything like that. I'm just talking about what I see and how I see it. So that's like the racism, that's the trans, I don't even really know what to call that. I don't know if that's transphobia. I would love it if someone could tell me. I just know, I'm gonna call it wrongs against the trans community because I don't know what to call it. And so, as I said, this like goes into the whole James Charles thing. I might make a video regarding Dramageddon and Carmageddon. I don't know if I really want to, but you know, if I feel so called to do it, I will do it. But my point in all of this is that Rich Lux called out Nikita Dragon, who is a trans beauty guru, if you didn't know, called her out for collaborating with Jeffree Star. I guess before he jumped on the J-Star train. But then when Dramageddon was going on, he was like out here slandering James Charles's name off of the word of Jeffree Star, or as he is fondly known as in the YouTube community, I believe, Jeremiah Starfish. So I'm confused as to like why he started defending somebody who is as notorious as Jeffree Star, but I don't really think that his reasoning matters because he's hurt a lot of people. James Charles being one of them. You know, there was something else that Creepshow Art said in her video, like Rich Lux called out James Charles for not wanting to like have a sit down with Jeffree Star. Why? All the drama notwithstanding, I can't see why that would personally bother Rich Lux. That James Charles chose not to meet up with Jeffree Star, you know? So, I mean, all of this is to say that, and I mean, I guess this also ties in with what I was saying about how, like, when we're this age, we are who we are, right? So people like Shane Dawson, he's been on this platform for years. Why do we believe him when he apologizes? Has he done anything to show us that he's different? Because if not, I mean, if you want to still watch his content, cool. That's on you. You know? But don't be surprised when he turns out to be the exact same person that he's always been, because one summer of getting hate online is not going to change his viewpoints or his attitudes about what he thinks is okay. I am not Shane Dawson's target audience. I am not Jeffree Star's target audience. But I don't necessarily believe that, you know, all the controversy that they've been through is enough to make them change, because I don't think that they want to change. If they wanted to change, they would change. That's part of why I think that, like, Rich Lux is just who he is now. He is who he is. I'm going to finish this off. I'm gonna try a Dr. Lip thing one more time, right? So let's go in. I dropped it. With the sweet potato pigment. Right. Dr. Lip. Okay, so I guess they're all this jelly consistency. Is this like a gloss? I don't know if I'd say it's fragrance free. This looks like a clear gloss. That's better. The Ciate eyeshadow, eye luster cream eyeshadow. I really like it. It is not fast drying, so if you're gonna go pick this up, well, I guess this is in the shade Cupid. If you're gonna go pick this up, keep your eye down until it dries, unless you want to like disperse the sparkle for like a glittery look. These Dr. Lip tints, when they say tint, they really mean scent, because the first one that I used was the sweet potato pigment on my lips. I don't think it showed up. So I went over it with this elderberry pigment, which is what I used on my cheeks originally, which kind of made my cheek look greasy. So I went back over the sweet potato pigment with this on my lips. I think it has shown up a little bit more, but I'm also kind of getting the very like early 2000s gloss, like heavy gloss, Victoria's Secret gloss vibes. So if that's what you're into, go for it. If you're not, don't. And then the Beauty Glazed Color Fusion Over the Rainbow palette from Amazon. I liked it. I think this was like $10. I will put here where or how much it was. I really do think this was like $10. At the most, like $12.99 or something. It was very pigmented. I think it has like good staying power. Some of the pigments, like this hot pink, I don't know if that's just like my skin tone that just doesn't like it doesn't show up as pigmented as I would have liked. But the blues show up rather nice, and even the yellows, the purples and stuff they show up rather nice. And so, you know, if you have $13 to spare, why not? And you want like a colorful palette because you don't have one, why not? So thanks guys for coming back. Thank you for all the support that you guys have shown me. I really appreciate that. And if you have any questions, tips, tricks, comments, concerns, all that stuff, ask it. I will answer. I promise. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day.